Hey, what's up, big dreamers? Katie Rhines, your registered dietitian, is in the kitchen. Today I'm really excited. I'm going to be making a pretty simple meal prep for myself. I've just noticed from myself and a bunch of clients that people tend to be lower in selenium, zinc, and vitamin E. I'm going to be going over foods that are a really good source of a lot of trace minerals and a lot of things that you might be missing in your day-to-day diet. If you'd like some more motivation and some accountability to make for dang sure you are getting your needs met on a plant-based diet, I do meet virtually with clients. I also have a professional Chronometer account where I can really see and hold you accountable to, you know, throw some recipes at you and see what you need. Comment below, hit me up on Instagram, send me an email, let's get in touch, okay? And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Here I have a bowl of Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are a really good source of selenium. I recommend eating 1 to 2 Brazil nuts every day. It's going to be a really great way to get enough selenium in your diet. Selenium is a trace mineral that acts as an antioxidant. So it really is important that we are intentional about getting a good amount of selenium in our diet. What else is a good source of selenium? Mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I'm so excited because I'm absolutely craving what I'm about to make right now. It is like rainy and gross in LA right now, and all I want is some like gingery sauteed mushroom tofu like kale situation. Also, my favorite source of vitamin E is raw sunflower seeds. So delicious, so easy to sprinkle on your salad or whatever, even throw it in a smoothie. A serving is just a couple of tablespoons and you're pretty good. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin, so it makes sense that the good sources of vitamin E are in a source of fat. So like if you're making a giant kale salad for yourself, that's fantastic. Definitely put a little bit of sunflower seeds or avocado, maybe some kind of almond butter tahini dressing. Kale is a good source of vitamin E, however, it's not going to be well absorbed without a source of fat. So, little tip for you there. Here we have 48 ounces of cremini mushrooms. This one I threw in the freezer and pulled it out, put it in the refrigerator to thaw. So these were frozen and these are fresh. This looks like a lot of mushrooms. Each box that I got has 24 ounces of mushrooms in it. I threw one of them in the freezer, one of them I kept in the refrigerator just in case I didn't get around to cooking them both at once. I don't know. It's definitely more convenient to cook more at once just so that I have it to eat and I don't have to keep cooking like this all the time. So I recommend batch cooking. However, like these mushrooms are going to shrink a lot. Like it looks like a lot of mushrooms, but it's crazy like how much water comes out when it cooks and how much they shrink. Also, I just want to say I recommend purchasing organic mushrooms just because washing them, it's kind of sketchy, you know, I don't know what the situation is. Sometimes there's some grit on there still. However, if you're not able to purchase organic, still eat your mushrooms. They're going to be really good for you no matter what. Just do wash them off, wipe them off a little bit, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get chopping. Okay, when you're water sauteing like this, you're always gonna want to keep some water on hand. Woo! It's a hot skillet. I have my skillet at like medium high. Alright, we got lots of garlic. And this is organic ginger, so I don't mind getting a little bit of a peel in there. That doesn't bother me. But I love ginger so much. Use whatever you have in the fridge. Doesn't even matter if you know how to chop it or not. Just like do a hacksaw to it, do whatever works. Garlic, ginger, and onions. This is like my go-to always. I'm never gonna get sick of it. Alright, I'm being super impatient and I really want this to go faster, so I'm just gonna put the mushrooms in now. And then yeah, I'm basically just going to stand here and just watch the grass grow. Since mushrooms release so much of their own juices and water, I probably will not add any more water to this. It was just initially because I didn't want the onions and the garlic to burn on the pan. But it just goes to show you really don't need to add oil. I don't recommend adding oil just because of course it is a refined processed food. When I'm making food for myself, it's so nice to avoid that because yeah, sometimes I like to go out to eat and whatever, I like to indulge in some things that have oil, but when I'm making myself like a healthy meal to eat on the day to day, I just feel like it's not that necessary. Are you seeing how much these mushrooms shrank? It's like there's barely anything there anymore. It's crazy. Now I want to point out the really beneficial enzymes in cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale, they're destroyed when cooked, when heated. So make sure to eat some raw kale in a smoothie or in a salad as well. That would be good on the daily. And same with onions. The really beneficial enzymes, the alliinase enzymes in garlic and onions, those are also destroyed by heat. However, mushrooms are actually more beneficial when cooked. Their healthy properties get released during a cooking process. So I prefer and recommend that everybody cook their mushrooms. I am going to add a little bit of kelp in here. Kelp is this is a really good source of iodine, and I actually love the way it tastes. It's super savory and like kind of salty tasting, so I'm just going to sprinkle some of that. And I'm kind of a garlic fiend, so I'm going to put a little bit more garlic powder on here. Yum. Black pepper. Turmeric in here. Turmeric. Oh, this smells so good. So it's basically done when all of the juices and water has evaporated. See how it's like all dry now? It's not just like swimming up in there. Tempeh in this would have been amazing, just like a nice bite, a nice crunch. I do have tofu, but I feel like tofu and mushrooms have such a similar texture that like it wouldn't be that good. So I'm actually boiling some pasta. This is edamame pasta. So how good does this product look? Organic edamame spaghetti, 24 grams of protein per serving. Okay, wow, I just cooked a lot of pasta. I must say it looks amazing, smells amazing. I'm really into the edamame flavor. Yum. Just adding lemon or lime provides vitamin C to really increase iron absorption from all of this food. And not to mention it adds a really bright, like such a necessary flavor. To add some crunch here, I'm just gonna add in a cup of sunflower seeds and a cup of soaked lentils. Is what I'm talking about. And then I'm just going to mix it all up. This is going to be my dinner. This is the edamame spaghetti, lentils, sunflower seeds, mushrooms, and I put a sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes. Always learning every single time I cook. I'm never gonna stop learning. You know, it's perfect just the way it is. Just like you, you're perfect exactly as you are right now. We're not getting more perfect than we are right now. I'm deciding that we're perfect just as we are, just like this pasta. I'm gonna stop talking now. Can we go over how like I always make a giant mess in the kitchen? Just real life, relatable content. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try. Cheers. It's really good. I love mushrooms so much. This would be really good with some like marinara. I freaking love spaghetti sauce. But it's really good. I just am obsessed with garlic and mushrooms and the ginger. It's really good. And this is so simple. Like you can add whatever, like hot sauce, add, you know, have fun making your own. I really hope you try just throwing something together like this. I'm gonna go ahead and mow down. I'm so excited to eat this. But yeah, it's like really fun to just experiment getting your needs met. Okay. On Chronometer, I went in and put in this recipe using all of the brands that I used and all of the measurements, and I divided it up into 7 servings, which is awesome. So that means I can use this recipe, I can eat a serving every day for a week, and hopefully it'll stay good. But it's really cool to look at all the different nutrients and put it in my daily log. I put in that I had for dinner this recipe, and I clicked on it, and it shows up all of these things that are literally just from this recipe. And on my particular diary, I made sure to put these on top because these are things that I've noticed that I'm a little bit lower in, or that, not that I'm a little bit lower in, but I just want to like be more intentional, that I'm making sure I'm meeting those needs every day. So vitamin E, calcium, zinc, iron, vitamin B12, selenium, and iodine. This iodine, super important for thyroid health. This is really all from the kelp shaker, the sea vegetables that I used. I don't know if you remember that, but very brief. Important to get some sea veggies in to get our iodine. Also, so vitamin E, this is the fat-soluble vitamin that acts as an antioxidant. This is super important for protecting our cell membranes from damage. Now, that's going to be really important for skin health, for a lot of things. And just in this recipe alone, I'm meeting about half of my need for vitamin E, and that's really from those sunflower seeds, the kale, and zinc. Wow, 43% of my need of zinc. Awesome. Yes, zinc is a really important trace mineral as well. Zinc works with vitamin C a lot to really improve our immunity. Zinc, of course, is also actually really want to recommend that men be really intentional about getting enough zinc for prostate health. Zinc also plays a really big role in hormone production and is just, yeah. So zinc is really important, and people may not be getting enough of it. Iron, beans and greens are the best sources of iron, especially when it's combined with a source of vitamin C. Wow, that's a lot of iron in one recipe. That's pretty dang amazing. And then B12, of course, take a supplement. And then, yes, 112% of my needs of selenium. That's going to be from the mushrooms, because there were no Brazil nuts in this recipe. So isn't that amazing? Without eating any Brazil nuts, I'm meeting my needs for selenium. So you don't necessarily have to eat a Brazil nut or two every day. Just eat a bunch of mushrooms and you're good. The last thing I want to point out and I want to recommend is making sure that you are intentional about getting omega-3 fatty acids in your diet. So omega-3s, sources of omega-3s would be hemp seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, and flax seeds. Ground flax seeds, soaked chia seeds, and just about like 2 tablespoons of these every day should be good. Also, it's really good idea to take an algae-based DHA and EPA supplement to meet those needs. Now, if you'd like a chart like this done on you, and we can see an average of what you're eating and see what you're lower in, and so that I can help you meet your needs on a plant-based diet, hit me up. I would love to help however I can so that you get your energy improved, your digestion on fleek. We want those superhero perfect poops there. All right. Did you get anything out of this video? Please comment below what you learned. I really hope you liked it. I hope you try making a little something like this at home, and I hope you feel confident and excited to eat more plants in your diet. And if you're not, hit me up. Let's get you going, eating more plants and feeling really confident and excited and solid about it, all right? Hit me up on Instagram at vitamin.katie, subscribe to this channel, hit the little bell to make sure you get notified for all of my videos. I have got to see you. If you are a female and you want some connection, some transformation in your life, breaking through barriers to get you to where you want to go, my really great friend Brandolyn Tebow, author, transformational life coach, this woman is incredible. She's hosting a women's only Tony Robbins style event at the end of March 30th through 31st. In Palos Verdes, California. I'll be there. I hope to meet you there. I'll leave the link to get those tickets down below. Again, thank you so much for watching. Sending so much love, so many good vibes, and have a beautiful, incredible, wonderful life, all right? Much love. Bye.